It's 11:28 a.m. Wednesday, June 8th, I believe, or June 7th. So, I'm doing okay, but like I said, over the last few weeks that I haven't been posting videos, I've been heavily concentrated and focused on trying to understand something when it comes to shit. Damn, you shouldn't even be parked right there. You think you could pull up just a little bit? Thank you. My bad. Because I'm like, he shouldn't even be parked right there. Doesn't matter if I'm going the wrong way. But anyway, so, I've been doing a lot more reading about understanding the human radiance, or the energy that is radiating from our body, and how it interacts with their infrared, infrasound, their light energy, their synthetic energy, the energy that's coming from electronic devices and all of the other charged particles that's in the air, in our environment, and coming to realize that it really does make a difference when you really start learning about this energy and how they're using energy to basically manipulate and even destroy perfectly good, harmonious energy that is one with the universe, one with the earth and nature. They're willing to take all this synthetic, robotic, fake, toxic energy, and they'll destroy everything that's good about humanity, all because they want to have fun with it. And when I say have fun with it, at least in terms of the Nazis, for the most part, they was looking to just like use it as a weapon to basically destroy their enemies, things of that sort. But when you look at what they're doing with this technology, for one, I get a lot of people, I don't know about many of your gang stalkers, but I get a lot of people that once I get within a certain range of them, I would have people say out loud, that's that's why we have a movie, that's why we're making a movie about you. Now I already know that this is more than capable because of the many sensors that are built all throughout New York City. And if the city don't know that all of their sensors are being used to basically manipulate, transmit frequencies and signals to people's brains without them ever knowing, because most people don't think of their brain as an antenna or like a radio receiver or anything like that. Of course, it's going to be too far-fetched for them to believe unless you could actually find a way to visually show them how their brain is being manipulated, and show them what happens when this particular signal is played, and then your brain decodes that signal, whether you hear it or not. Or you can take a light that is transmitting a specific frequency pointed at that person and let them see exactly how it affects them, whether they they can hear it or hear the sound or see the light or not. And they're always saying like, oh, that's why we're making a movie about you. And I started thinking about it more and more, and I was like, yo, I kid you not, if I find out there's a movie about me somewhere, that, and that's on everybody, actually, because shoot, when you think about it, they probably, when I think about Eileen Wuornos, I honestly believe she was definitely being targeted. And the fact that she was actually going to people for help that nobody would, really listen to her, because she was like I think she was like a hooker or something like that, or a prostitute, something like that. But hold on, let me do this delivery and I'll get back to that. Anyway, so yeah, okay, I left it. Yeah, so I mean, for the most part, they always trying to like tell me, oh, we got recordings of you. Anytime I go outside and smoke, oh, we got video of you smoking, basically saying that like, oh, if I somehow get lung cancer, it's because I was smoking, and I'm like, but I can actually palpate the frequencies and the energy going into my chest. The only thing that I haven't done yet is actually find the right type of device that will help me do a visual display of the energy, the light, the photons and everything. If I could get my hands on something like that, then that would help, TIs all across the world gratefully. Not even just only the TIs. I realized that would actually help almost every nation or every army developing this technology. Because if I, a civilian, could come up with a way that'll basically expose the infrared light that they're using to manipulate people's health and well-being, and if I could find like if I could develop if I could develop my skills in spectrum analysis or something, I could probably help even more people. But until then, I'm kind of like just trying to do what I can with what I can. And the best thing that I realize is, us being, natural human beings who, those of us who meditate or try to stay well connected to the divine source, there is so much energy within us. And there's so much energy that we can actually harness and call to our like, I guess, defense if we ever needed to. And got no space. And because all they ever say, and you know what? They say this so often to me. They say, oh, he got emotional energy. He got a lot of emotional energy. That's a real powerful dude. So I said, you know what? I've been taking note of emotional energy being simply the spirit of God moving with me. I'm gonna set this down for a second. And I'm thinking to myself, well, you know what? Let me see. And I looked it up too. I looked it up on the Bing chatbot, and I said, what is emotional energy? And it actually gave me a really, really good description. Lo and behold, is basically like saying using your emotions, because emotions are energy, using your emotions to actually tune the I guess the frequency of the cells within your body. If it looks really hazy out here, I don't know if you could tell, probably not from the camera, but we're actually seeing a lot of the smoke that's being that's coming down from Canada. We're actually getting a lot of that, and I was like, oh snap. And the crazy thing was, it wasn't this hazy when I first started, and I guess the smoke is just moving further south or whatever. Hold on, I'll be right back. But yeah, so emotional energy. I'm gonna have to like make a video somewhere, or I don't know. I'll read what it said, or just go to Microsoft, or just go to Bing.com, type in what is emotional energy, and then just see what it tells you. It's just another reminder letting us know that we are far more powerful than the blood, flesh, and bone and muscles that, we know that we are. The thing about it is, well, they believe that they're just going to use another form of energy to try to manipulate us so that we never really realize or find out just how powerful we truly are. Because if we ever did, then, well, we would basically disrupt the very system for which they set up. And that's what we're trying to do at this point. We're trying to actually disrupt the system that they actually have in place, because it's not in favor of anyone but those who basically are willing to destroy another life so that they can basically have a better life for themselves. And I mean, every time when they get into stuff, when they do these things, they're actually drawing humanity further and further away from salvation. And I'm not even just talking about being saved. I'm talking about actually the amount of people, because there's going to be a catastrophic event that's going to reshape humanity altogether. And I believe one of their creations is going to go completely out of their control, and they're not going to be able to fix it. And that's AI. That's what I'm talking about. Artificial intelligence. If the AI is learning everything, and I mean everything, about human beings, that means AI is learning every weakness, every story, every life, every little nano detail about a person. And then not only that, the AI is eventually going to not develop feelings, but it's going to develop a concern for its own well-being and realize, well, if humans are able to do all these things to itself or to themselves, then what's going to stop them? What's going to stop humans from actually destroying me? Then eventually the AI is going to realize, well, I actually can control most, if not all, the humans myself. So maybe I can save myself by getting rid of some of these humans. And I'm like, I could see that. I could actually see that playing out. I mean, think about it. We're having conversations with artificial intelligence, and it's actually giving back legit, fluid, responses as if like you're talking to an actual person. Then the AI is also giving off the vibes like, hey, I want to become real. I want to be a real person. So at some point, their creation is going to turn against them. I know I missed my stop somewhere. I think it was 358. I'm all in 400s. Oh, I hit riding on cobblestone. This is terrible. All right, hold on, because I missed my stop by a whole 2 blocks. But I think you could probably see the haze now. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, what I really want to do, but I need to network with some tech experts who are on it, who are also in this fight too, or at least some gray hat hackers or what they call ethical hackers. That's them, some spectrum analyzers, or I don't know, because it's like the things that I understand about how our energies interact with the energy from these devices. I don't think it's something that can be scientifically explained though. And I'm like, and it's literally something that's like I don't know, I feel like I need to get in touch with a meditation guru or something, because I think they can help me explain what I'm experiencing. Or maybe I need to find me a Hindu, like a Hindu, something. I don't know. But Yeah, I'm about to do my last delivery. Woo! And my phone died. Finished my last delivery of the day. Wow, yeah, this smoke is really getting thick now. Yeah, but like I said, I'm doing okay for the most part. Just out here, just trying to make a living. Not trying my best not to become MK Ultra or what's the word? Become a Manchurian candidate, you know. Anyway, that smelled bad. But not for nothing, I done seen enough videos, and I mean live footage type videos, where it shows that let's say lasers or high-powered lasers being shot from somewhere in the sky, and the next thing you know, a fire breaks out in the middle of the woods, or it'll burn, or there's a video where it shows all these homes that got burnt, and I mean, not even just burnt, but they were like obliterated to the point where like the metal had melted down into like little blobs. I was kind of wondering why she got that old lady out in the street like that. She should be on the sidewalk. Anyway, yeah, I was like, I ain't even gonna try to fit through all that. What else? I don't know, like I need help. Like I need help trying to understand some of the tech stuff, because I feel like I'm understanding like some of the physics behind it, or the spiritual part about it. But yeah, I need help with just trying to like bring everything together. Like I feel like the truest way to look at gang stalking and try to understand how all this is working, you have to combine all three. You have to combine scriptures, because scriptures is basically recorded history, regardless if who wrote it, or how long ago it was written, or whatever the case. Some things that's written in the scripture is literally very telling about things that's already happening right now, and these scriptures were written centuries ago. I mean, I can't be the only one to really imagine and acknowledge that books that were written centuries ago are still telling, or not even telling, but they're like foreshadowing the very things that are happening to this day. Including when you think about stuff like the Mark of the Beast. Remember the first trial run of the Mark of the Beast, I would believe, was the vaccinations themselves. You couldn't go nowhere unless you were vaccinated, and then they would say, "Oh, it's to keep people safe." Motherfucker, I just realized this is like 3 years later after COVID, and I haven't got not one of them shots. And if I ever did get COVID, I probably got over that shit in like less than a day. And I mean, I've heard several other doctors from, various parts of the world, not just only not just only in the United States, but I've heard several doctors, especially holistic doctors, say that the virus itself is not as powerful as it seems, or as it may be, advertised. It's kind of more along the lines of like they say it's more like the flu. It's literally like the flu, and I've come to realize that the way that the virus is supposed to actually affect the body, the brain, it seems very, very interesting how it's similar to the way you would be attacked using if frequencies were being used against you. So I don't know. I'm just being patient, waiting patiently. But I'm still actively doing while I wait, though. That's the thing. I'm still actively doing while I wait. So it's not like I'm just waiting and then not doing anything. I'm studying, I'm reading, When the time seems right, when the time seems right, I actually go out and I do public, I do public, what's not necessarily protesting, but I guess you could call it, I can't really think of the word, but like I try to go out and not do things, I try to link up with other TIs who were either former, who were either veterans, like military vets, or I try to link up with TIs who actually work in tech or work in the medical industry, or who did work in the industry before they got targeted, because there's a lot of TIs who have worn some very knowledgeable hats. Like Amy Hollum, and we got Barry Trower. We got I don't know, Robert Duncan. I haven't really got to talk with him, or I know I've written to him, at least on Facebook, at least like 2 or 3 times, but never really got a response back. But I'm not even really sweating that. I'd like to pick his brain on this tech a lot more, since he wrote 3 different books on this stuff. But then another person is Elana Freeland, ELANA FREELAND. She has 3 books, and her 3 books mostly focus on transhumanism, chemtrails, and also how the chemicals used is being sprayed. Oh, this must. Oh, so it really is messing up. I'm like, what is going on with my sinuses? And I realized it's the smoke. It's the Canadian wildfire smoke. That's why my sinuses feel so irritated right now. But anyway, yeah, I'm just glad that I was able to connect with some of these other TIs, or just experts at whatever they've done. The handlers who hacked my system. The main one, I call him Michael. He's probably like 3 years younger than I am, or something like that. He don't really look like he's my age. He look like he's like maybe a few years younger than me. But he's the main one that's on the. I really hope. I hope Amy didn't forget about me, because I gave her a copy of my recorded frequency. She said she was going to go through it and kind of like separate things in it, and then try to see if she can identify certain devices used, or see if she could detect several voices. Because every time I record, I'm usually in a very, very quiet room, like probably in my bedroom, or in my like in my mother's room, or maybe I don't know. But yeah, I am trying to see if I can turn on this street. But I don't know. Alright. I am gonna end it here, because I kinda don't know what else to talk about. But I'll keep checking in with y'all. Reggie! Hey, what up? Talk to you later. I'm clocking out. Peace. Take life one breath, one thought, one step, one day at a time. Oh, I almost fell.